The majority of people describe Sigma male as lone wolf. This male archetype prefers to live alone and gives less attention to the outside world. Most people often find themselves startled when a Sigma starts a relationship, since their lifestyles are often dedicated to freedom and independence. Embracing someone else in their life is the complete antithesis of what the Sigma represents. Although the Sigma male emphasizes independence, he may still find happiness and comfort in a spouse's company. This indicates that the Sigma man desires specific qualities in a partner and is clear about what he wants to get out of a relationship. Now, here are 13 things Sigma male wants from a woman. 1. Understanding. Understanding one another is the single most critical component of any healthy relationship, and the Sigma male is no exception to this rule. Most people may need help understanding Sigmas, since they do not conform to the norms and expectations of society. Because they are not the most excellent communicators, it may be necessary for both parties to make conscious efforts to reach a degree of comprehension that is satisfactory for the relationship. Furthermore, it is essential to have patience, be open-minded, and dedicate your time and effort to understanding one another genuinely. 2. A self-sufficient individual. Since autonomy is possibly the most significant characteristic of Sigma males, he looks for a partner who is enthusiastic about their individuality and independence. Sigma guys often shun dates that give the impression of being too dependent on others or seeming to lack the necessary desire and effort to do things independently. They seek a life partner rather than a person to be accountable for. As a result, they look for women who are capable of standing by themselves. 3. One who can defend themselves. Sigma guys have a certain degree of stubbornness about their opinions. Before formulating an opinion on a topic, they devote much time to researching and thinking about it. They will make great efforts to demonstrate an idea once created. This is because developing an opinion requires much thought, and the Sigma male understands this. Any person who can authentically rise strongly for their thoughts garners tremendous respect and affection from Sigma guys. As a result, Sigma male admires a partner prepared to stand firm with their ideas in a relationship. 4. A partner who debates fearlessly. Males of the Sigma genus are typically modest in their approach to social situations until they talk about it. There is nothing that delights a Sigma guy more than being involved in a good conversation that is founded on rationality and logic. Discussing is often one of his preferred methods to engage with people because of his very analytical and perceptive nature, which causes him to have pleasure in exercising his mental faculties. While some people could find this intimidating, those familiar with the lone wolf will understand that he is just trying to help others. Sigma men enjoy it when they see a woman. They can exchange their excitement and have a wonderful chat without disagreeing about anything. 5. An individual interested in the Sigma mentality. The Sigma man has a peculiar way of looking at the world and interpreting what he sees. He is very analytical and observant, and one of his favorite things to do is to dive deeply into whatever piques his attention. If the Sigma male's unique perspective is ignored by his partner, the relationship will likely end in dissatisfaction for both parties. Sigma guys enjoy being in a committed connection with a woman willing to put in the time and effort required to comprehend their nonconformist way of living. 6. Embracing the Sigma reclusive nature. By their very nature, Sigma guys tend to be more reserved than extroverted. They avoid circumstances that require them to interact with many people unless there is a compelling reason for them to do so. When selecting a mate, Sigma guys want a partner who can embrace their solitary trait and will not attempt to urge them to engage in more socially adept activities. In other words, they want a mate who won't try to force them to exhibit outgoing character. They would prefer not to be coerced into making small talk or pulled around to events because they would rather have the freedom to live a quiet and private life with their partner. 7. Not receiving unrelenting affection. Sigma guys are often reserved and do not wear emotions on their sleeves. A similar can be said about their attitude toward romantic relationships. They are not highly demonstrative in how they show their feelings. Sigma males are not the kind of guys who want to put on public displays of devotion. Instead, they prefer to convey their feelings in an understated and unobtrusive manner. They are more comfortable with this subtle emotion and appreciate it when their partners are on the same page. This character loathes getting bombarded with public displays and prefers to observe a demonstration of love that is discreet and reliable. 8. Trust and loyalty. Since Sigma men do not tend to be naturally gregarious, it is in their best interest to depend on themselves throughout their lives. They take every precaution to protect themselves from developing feelings of dependence or hostility toward the individuals around them. Because of this, it takes a significant amount of time before they let anybody get close to them. It could take them years to build enough trust in another person to the level that they would consider themselves close to that person. The trust and loyalty of a Sigma male will never arise out of thin air, since they are founded on the individual's highly rational and sensible nature. Before a Sigma man can show confidence and loyalty, he will first prove that the person is worthy. They also intend it whenever they tell you they will be faithful to you and expect the same in reciprocation. In relationships, Sigma guys highly value genuine dedication and trust as two of the essential qualities. 9. Creative thinker. By the standards of the majority of individuals, Sigma males think unusually. They don't care about social norms and despise everything remotely suggesting dogma. They are fundamentally free thinkers, which leads them to develop some rather unique worldviews. Others might need help understanding the distinctive thoughts of the Sigma male. Because of this, Sigma men prefer partners who can think outside the box. This interaction between two critical thinkers makes it much easier to understand one another. A Sigma male doesn't spend time trying to be comprehended or taking the flak for having unconventional ideas. 10. Adaptability and stability. Sigma guys prioritize meeting a partner to develop a stable life, since they detest drama and view relationship uneasiness as a waste of energy and time. Their ideal partner makes them feel comfortable and secure, since they neither have the time nor energy to go up and down constantly. Sigma males are independent people who detest being restrained. Because of this, the perfect partner for a Sigma guy can bring stability and ease into their lives while maintaining a high degree of patience and transparency. Mobility is essential for anybody looking to be married to a Sigma man, since they constantly change and evolve throughout life. 11. Intelligence. Sigma guys are naturally gifted thinkers with a high IQ predisposition. They find that even short conversations leave them feeling exhausted, and they have little interest in just skimming the surface of a subject. In both platonic and romantic relationships, members of Sigma look for other individuals who have a passion for in-depth contemplation and intellectual inquiry. The Sigma male admires a partner with whom they can examine the core of the subjects they consider attractive and with whom they can have genuinely exciting debates. Intellectual ability is one of the most desired qualities a relationship prospect may possess for Sigma men, and it often ranks significantly higher than other superficial characteristics. 12. Personal interests and hobbies. Some couples become so wrapped up in their relationships that they risk neglecting their interests and hobbies in favor of their relationship commitment. This could even reach a point where it becomes exceedingly difficult to discover any genuine sense of satisfaction or advancement beyond the context of the relationship. This kind of relationship can be a source of nightmares for the Sigma male, since he sets great importance on his development throughout his life when seeking a romantic partner. Sigma guys like the reassurance of knowing that both of them have hobbies and passions that they can pursue independently. If they stay together, they will be able to appreciate and respect one another's individual pursuits of excellence and achievements. 13. Relationship without drama. Sigma guys have a transparent approach to making and maintaining social bonds. They have absolutely no interest in drama and gossip of any kind. Sigma men are not inclined to participate in disrespectful relationship games. Instead, they look for a mate who matches their beliefs and ideals. They are drawn to those who are straightforward and unguarded about their emotions and will often withdraw their attention if the other person seeks to stir up trouble. Since Sigma males often prioritize having all their cards laid out, the most effective tactic for forming a connection with one of these men is to be completely honest about everything. These are some of the few ways Sigma male chooses their partner. If you have similar ways, then you must be one of these male archetype. Share your thoughts on the subject. What do you think about the Sigma male ways of choosing their partner? Do you know Sigma male in your surrounding, or have you dated one of them? How do they behave?